internet knows to keep streaming. Too many people in Iowa streaming SMZ3. It'd be like that. Technically, my upload's been back since whenever it was I did that morning stream. What the fuck are my neighbors doing? Huh. Pancakes on the island, you say? Can't say I'm super happy about that. Island brunch. I'll take blueberries start, though. That's nice. It's something. Excuse me. But yeah, I think whatever was wrong got resolved before. Like, honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if it actually got fixed before the tech came out, because the tech didn't find a lot. More blueberries. All right, everybody, just pancakes and blueberries. That's all there is in this seed. Which, no, thank you. I actually don't like blueberry pancakes. I just don't like blueberries in general. I don't know why. Not a fruit I'm a big fan of. And hamburgers. It's literally a picnic. I mean, it was definitely something on their end, you know, just like last time it was on their end with the wires and shit being wrong, but I don't know. It also seemed really interesting that it happened right at the beginning of the month. Like, I can't be sure that they do, like, monthly maintenance kind of thing. But it's entirely possible. I forgot to check lumberjacks. I've gone this way a little bit. We're going to make a slight detour. I don't want to. SMZ3 has been rude enough lately that I don't feel like okie doking myself. ISP's doing regular maintenance. Yeah. It's just, it makes no sense that it's only my upload that goes. It would be one thing if my download also tanked with it, but the fact that it's just upload is so... Speed booster, God. This seed sucks. I'm about ready to go. I should just re-roll. I should honestly just re-roll. It's gross. As long as that isn't our gateway to doing Metroid things, that's not that bad. It's not good, but it's not that bad. Helios, that's kind of my thought, too. It's just, you never know with, big ISPs. Not gonna lie, I'm extremely tempted to just reroll the seed. I won't, because that sets a precedent we don't need to start. What do we got here? 2 pendants in Light World. Yeah, honestly, like, and I've mentioned this before, I think what a lot of it boils down to is stuff going wrong with the upstream probably happens more often than realized, because how many people are actually going to call and bitch about their upstream? You know what I mean? Not a lot. Probably more than there used to be, just because so many people work from home now. Alright, I'm going to visit Sick Kid out the gate, so that's kind of nice. The seed is lining up and not lining up all at once. Kind of interesting. Alright, bottle merchant money acquired. That's good, that's good. What are you looking for? You got food. Single. Regular missiles. Scam fish money. Bigger missiles. Okay. Not the worst investment I've ever made. Extra bomb storage. Buddy, do you need to go out or something? You're being awful wiggly. Alright, hold on. He's awful jumpy here for this time of day. I'm gonna let him out real quick. Sorry for the sudden BRB, but I think he needs to go out, so I will be back. Okay. Back from brief doggo intermission. So back to what we were doing. Suppose we didn't get like an immediate sword. Oh, let's see here. Allie, welcome back for 50 months. Thank you so much. Sorry if I missed that while I took the dog out. And Klaige, welcome back for 54 months. Glad to have you back. Yeah, he's fine. With an old dog, it's like sometimes when he's moving around a lot, it means he needs to go out. Sometimes it means he's just having trouble getting comfortable. You never know. It's actually not super cold here. Well, it probably is now the sun's down, I guess. But it feels so much warmer than it has been that I don't hate it. Child, what has made you sick on this day? Red Bull. That shit'll kill you. Excuse me. Alright. Not the most amazing Kakariko ever. Wasn't terrible. X-ray in the library. Huh. Library's doing science experiment. Interesting. Well, so far so good. Hoping internet stays fixed. Well, I guess we gotta get that. Alright. Early quesadilla. So there's some kind of gross stuff early on, but at the same time, we didn't get early sword, and that's been my doom the last few seeds, so maybe that's a blessing in disguise? We'll find out. Alright. Well, let's go to South Shore, see what kind of goodies we find. So, considering Desert is a crystal and that Speed Booster is locked behind Lumberjack, it's probably a pretty safe bet that Boots are going to be floating around this seed sooner or later. Fairly unlikely that we can go the whole seed without Speed Booster. There are definitely seeds where you don't need Speed Booster, but I would say it's the exception and not the rule. Boop, boop, boop. But honestly, if we go a little long, not the end of the world, because that'll just give me more time to test and see if this is actually fixed. I mean, we've gone 2 hours with no problems. That last stream I did was also... Man, this is big 20 the seed. Holy shit. And went 2 hours the other morning, so... I'm at least somewhat optimistic. Ow. Nice snipe, nerd. 3.5 hearts is the same as 4 hearts with crabs, so... Alright, Moldorms. Play nice. I don't have a sword to beat on you today. Wow. The juke. What a king. Uh-oh. That one had a problem. That's not even gonna hit him. Oh no! He's loose! Alright. That was scary. Soups. Screw attack. Okay. Interesting. So that opens up potential Metroid things. Especially with Speed Booster being gone. I definitely prefer early Screw Attack to early Speed, but well, yes and no. It's easier to open stuff up with Screw Attack than it is Speed Booster, but obviously at least Speed Booster, you get the luxury of, well, at least I get to go fast. Crabs. Do it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll learn you to be a crab. Regular ass bombs. Huh. Alright. Yeah, I'm glad we picked it up. Yay for true happy family? Hopefully, yeah. Yeah. Seems reasonable. Oh yeah, murderdactyls never stop. Once they attack, they follow you until you leave the screen. Not like getting them off the screen. I mean until you transition to a new area. There's a reason they're called murderdactyls. What Sham Whizzle got? Hairt? Money? Hook shot. Alright. Not the worst thing to find. Lets us do cheaty hookshot chest in Eastern here, so that's kind of nice. Got my mom through P1 at nice. Very cool. We had okay re-clears and then Jerkbird did Jerkbird things, but that's gonna happen. Alright, so we're gonna definitely cheaty our way across, save some time with the hook shot. It's not often I get to do this. It's pretty rare. Early hook shot is not a terribly common thing. Big driver. Hey, Thaywin, thank you for Big Fitty. Much appreciated. 5 10s or 10 5s? Yes. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay. Hookshot saves a lot of time there. It's actually a pretty nice find. Also, we get early stun prize, which is kind of cool. The dark rooms are still up top. We still have to try and navigate the dark room, but hookshot saves you like 2.5 rooms doing the east side. Huh. Stun prize is a heart. That's good to know. One item. So that means there's going to be at least one item on Armos. Or, I should say, there is an item on Armos. At least one item. Don't say. Pretty good dark room for no reference. Not bad. Okay. Let's see. Only 4 bombs is not a great amount to do, front of escape with. Actually, it's not even enough. Let's go to Kakariko, buy some more bombs. I don't particularly want to do front of escape right now, but, I also don't particularly want to go to Metroid. Yeah, Savage is far less forgiving. The big changes for Savage, first and foremost, is that all fights have enrage timers. So you have a set amount of time to clear the fight. So even if you manage to pick yourself up from mistakes, if you die too much, you're not going to have enough damage to clear the fight. So there's that, and then there's the, I'm actually gonna not buy bombs. We're gonna go in the hut. Costs a little time, but I'd rather... We've gotten so many rupees early on, and we're close to scam fish money that I'd rather not mess that up. And there is a world where we want to do early fake flipper stuff. So yeah, the enrage timer, and then in general, the the mechanics tend to be a little bit more strict, and they also tend to not have the giant markers that show you when you're about to stand in the bed. Yeah, what Maru said. There's a lot less of a, hey, idiot, don't stand here in Savage. You just have to know you're not supposed to stand there. Enrage timers, honestly, are kind of strict this tier, especially for being tier 1. But I also think part of that is just E9S skewed my idea of what the first fight in a tier is supposed to have for an enrage timer. Because E9S enrage, lol. 14 deaths? Yeah, whatever. It's fine. We're still gonna clear. Vehicle driver. Yo, Fiora, thanks for 67 months, man. Insert orange joke that gets Tipo banned. A slow way to do this, but better than trying to make them stay put. But honestly, I am of the mindset that anybody who wants to do Savage can do it. You just have to be willing to make time commitment. And some people are going to learn faster than others. Like, can't use bombos because I don't have a sword. Wow, what a hero. I was hoping not have to menu for this, but such is life, I guess. Burrito. Nice job, idiot. On your own blast. Nope, gotta have a sword to use medallions. We're just gonna use pods because it's easier. How much of the main story can someone do if they only team up with randos and NPCs? All of it. Literally all of it. You can play the entire main story solo and then use Dungeon Finder. Let's see. That leaves us with Scamfish, which is out of logic. That's literally it. Agina, I'll do Agina, I guess. Man, this is Inconvenience the Seed. Agina could be a big old okey doke. Yeah, it's part of the reason that 14 is such a well-designed MMO, is that they made the story count, but they also made it, you know, so that if you want to play solo, you can play solo. The really nice thing is once you get to Shadowbringers, it becomes even more single-player friendly, because all the required single runs of a dungeon and stuff that you need to do, you can do with the trust system, which is where you bring NPCs along for the ride, and they take up the roles that you're not running. So if you're playing as a DPS, you bring 3 NPCs, and one will be a tank, one will be a healer, and the other will be your other DPS. And it's a very competent system. You won't go as fast as you would with three other humans who know what they're doing. But as long as you are remotely understanding of mechanics, you'll get through it just fine. Alright, again, I didn't pay out. I can't really justify doing fake flippers without Moon Pearl. Just not gonna get us a lot. There's a whole lot of not gonna get us a lot right now. This is an ugly start. Yep. 14 players are pretty infamous for doing minimal amounts of talk during dungeons. You are also far less likely to run into people being jackasses. Not nearly as common in 14 as it would be in, like, WoW or something. Don't get me wrong, there are still jackasses on 14, but they are the exception and not the rule. Yes, 14 is far and away the most single-player friendly MMO out there. It's not close. Even the Alliance raids, the 24-player raids, you can absolutely do without knowing people or having predetermined groups. You can do it just fine. And those are a good way to get pretty solid gear and see some pretty cool dungeons too. The A raids usually are centered around stories of what if this other piece of Square or Final Fantasy history was in the game. Okay, it's not that. Only get one more check here. Oops, wrong one. If we don't find anything, I just reset. We haven't found anything that impressive yet. Nope, that ain't it. Alright. So, vanilla morph check and the ceiling. Oh, this is kind of gross. And yeah, that too. You can turn off all chat. When I was playing the Endwalker main story quest, when I took my little hiatus, I had all chat muted. Even our Klaige group chats I had muted. Just not because I don't trust anyone, but just because it's just like I want to be left alone. Hello? There we go. Oh yeah, we can check this too, I forgot. There we go. Oh, that's interesting. Alright. Morph ball it is. Well, since we're down here, I guess we're gonna go ahead and do Blue Brinstar this way, and then figure it out from there. I mean, I'm glad it was actually Morph Ball and not, okay, here's an item, go back to Zelda. Definitely could have been worse. Yep, that's an important place to remember you can screw attack. The ceiling is actually in logic without the damage boost because we could IBJ it. Oh, that should have been it. Oh, come on. That was it, too. There we go. Samus, the fuck. You can technically screw attack that block too, but because of the way wall jump works, it's almost impossible to do it. Well, we get to do super early, most important part of the randomizer. Billy Mays here for super missiles, big missiles, massive explosion missiles. But wait, there's more. Regular missiles. You bought the good missiles, I'll send you the shitty missiles because they're clogging up the warehouse and I need that to store more drugs. My gift to you. Can you snort missile powder? Yeah, I mean, trying to play during Endwalker launch was definitely a thing. Definitely a thing. So we have some interesting options here. We're gonna go up and do Omega missiles for sure. Doing bomb trios sucks because we're gonna have to fight it, which is annoying, but what are you gonna do? Hello? Oh, I disagree. Hit him, huh? One of these days I'll actually fucking learn this climb with the damn. That is definitely a choice Maru made. Gotta remember we have regular bombs. Alright. Well, hope everybody likes Metroid. We're gonna be here for a bit. Oops. Oh, come on. No, it took me like 6-7 days to finish the entire story. An inclination to play Sifu. I've seen that popping up on my timeline and stuff. I know nothing about it. Yep. We had regular ass bombs, so we had to say hi to Bomb Chorizo. They'd be like that. Let's see. Do I want to do Alcatraz? Yeah, I do. Almost. Hey, look at me. Professional. Alright. We're gonna climb our way up in IBJ to right side ship, because that's in logic, so we might as well do it. That's bad. I need one try today. Amazing. It's early enough I can take a note tank. Roguelite, fixed story, not randomized, built on mastery and repeat runs. Sounds interesting. Could be something I look at some point. We've got no shortage of games coming up. That's for damn sure. We're not gonna run out. Shout out to the classic Kung Fu movies. That's neat. This is a bit of a weird route for this, but the way we got our items, it kind of makes sense to do it this way. Oh, come on. Samus. I remember when I literally could not do that wall jump. Well, it's not space jump plus screw attack gauntlet, but screw attack gauntlet is always nice. Too early to pass up missiles. Yeah, it took me a long time to figure out how to get consistent with delayed wall jumps. I was very not good at them. We don't know what's here, so we gotta make sure we can get both. More power bombs is always nice. And I won't turn down a heart just yet. Well, I might. Wow, got the fucking just frame jump. Neat. Professional. Alright. Technically, I don't have what's on Terminator anymore. I can't remember what it was. I think it was missiles. Yeah, might as well. It's early enough we can use more missiles. Certainly not the worst thing to have. Hey, thanks, Asgibo. Much appreciated. Alright, so this time we go down to Brinstar and do it like we mean it. We've got some Zelda items in some items in Zelda that are in very inconvenient spots, but we got a lot of Metroid to do, so not the worst setup I ever saw. First up, do some Mach Ball. Aw, that was weak. Way too early. Ooh, 2 urns. Do it again, idiot. Got an extra bottle for my trouble, so that's good. Wow, really? Usually this Mach Ball is like the easiest part of the run for me now in terms of, like, tricks. I'm a scrub today. There we go. Man, we got all the cash money early on this time. Ill-gotten money, ill-gotten blueberries, ill-gotten blueberries. Alright, totally worth that out of logic break. Totally. Getting my money's worth. Okay, blue cane is nice to have. That's getting closer to Aghanim access. Sadly. I mean, we know speed boosters on Aga, so we're probably doing it at some point. I don't know why I grabbed the extra power bombs there. I did not need them. We have regular ass bombs and 20 power bombs. We're good. Should have swapped over to supers there. Alright, so Brinstar is just Ammo City, it looks like. Explosive City, more than less. Good enough. Good climb. More ammo. Still the hardest mock ball. I've gotten that mock ball like once ever, maybe twice. We sell missiles, and that's all. Hell yeah. Early screw attack is nice for just safety and convenience at this point, though. Certainly not sad about that. Same as spin jump, please. Hello? There you go. Just gonna hit them spikes for fun. Spring ball, you say? Alright. Not sad about that. Breakdown approved seed. Wooden missiles. I like that. Hey! Alright. Well, there is our speed booster access. Once we beat Aga, so that's something. Oh. Thought I was too far forward, but it took pity on me. I will take it. We have plenty of supers to go jailbreak. Alright, well there's our flippers. That's our magic pancakes. One step closer. Alright. Brinstar started out a little slow, but it's heating up. All happy families are the same. Blah, blah, blah. The triple. That'll learn you to be a happy family. There we go. Ill-gotten happy family. Burger. My burger now. From the top rope. The youngest tried to chase me down for revenge. Didn't work out very well, did it? How's seed so far? Weird. We know Magic Pancakes are on the Lonely Island, and Speed Booster is on Aga Ledge. So that part kind of sucks, but Morph Ball was at Old Mother Brain that I had to get with Screw Attack. That was also kind of weird. But honestly, not terrible. I've seen far worse seeds. Let's see. We do not have a way to do X-ray check yet. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty proud of how I did Red Tower there. That was, like, incredibly smooth and fast for me. It's not... Oh, no. Mistake. Well, maybe not. Haha! Look at me, Mom, a gamer. 2 seconds later, cue my mom at the courthouse, legally disowning me. Ah! Do. Alright, so we'll go kill Kraid, and then I guess we go do Upper Norfair. Gotta do Upper Norfair sans, you know what? I don't trust myself to hit this. Whoops. Probably should actually, like, space this properly. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, I lied. We're gonna do it this way. There we go. I'll learn you to be Kai hunters. Sword! Oh, nice damage boost, idiot. Watching Zost is fun, man. Zost is just a literal monster. Oh no! What? How did my button switch? Oh, I'm mad. It just swapped off Super Miss. Somehow I bumped my select button. Well, that was sad. That was really sad. We had it for free. Boo earns. I think Zost did a casual playthrough of Dread, but no, he has not been speedrunning it. He pretty much has been all in on Super Metroid Impossible for a good while now. Super Metroid Impossible is going to be an even more apt name here very quickly, because, yeah. Good luck anybody else that ever wants to speedrun that game. There's a Dread rando? How? It wasn't necessarily intended to be tool-assisted only, but it was intended to be, you know, like, oh, you're good at Super Metroid? Come get some. Hello? There we go. Alright, well... we have a few options here. Don't love a lot of them. Do this first. Master Sword, alright. That's another step closer to Aga. The V. Let's see. So we can go to right side Death Mountain with Hookshot. That's probably what we're going to do next. We're going to go look at Croc's back door first. Hello? Bum-ba-dum. Missiles, alright. Alright, we'll go get Gramps. And, yeah, putz about Death Mountain here. We have a sword, which is practically cheating for this cave. So at this point, I'm basically waiting for Lantern, because we know we're pretty much doing Aga this seed. That's kind of a given at this point. Hey, what's up, Adok? How you doing? Alright, we has a Gramps. Gramps has 50 bucks. I might as well get quick thing here. Let's see. So let's go up Death Mountain first, get a look at Spectacle and all that stuff, and then we'll make our way back down. Ow. Zoomies! Bottle on top. Hard within. Alright. We can pass on that. Nice bonk, idiot. Yeah. Alright. What is the worst enemy in the game? Why is it Dead Rocks? Bum, 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 bum. Dread's really good. I've only done my 100% playthrough. Maybe at some point I'll the Red Bull. Maybe at some point I'll go back and get the fast clear unlocks, but I haven't felt super compelled, personally. The red bee. This is a really unexciting. Wow, that is a god-awful paradox cave. Holy shit. 0 out of 10. That was trash. I was all excited. I'm like, oh, we can go do Death Mountain. That's plenty of options. It's on the floating continent. Heart container, probably not getting that. At least we have the correct tools for Spiral Cave, so that's nice. You would. Alright, well, right side Death Mountain was a big old busto. We're gonna go grab Bonk Rocks, because we can. Just picking out stuff that we can... No, I don't have Lantern. I can't do Dark Aga. I do not know those dark rooms. Dark Aga's really hard. Hoist, you say? What does that change for us? Honestly, not a lot. Gives us back of escape. Go do that real quick. It also unlocks Scamfish. And we have flippers now, so we're probably going to go do that as well. Because Upper Norfair is not terribly appealing without high jump or some sort of easier can fly. I have bomb jump, so it's not that bad, but if all this stuff's going to open up to us, you might as well take it. Nice rod. All right. And the Dark Cross key ate itself, so we can ignore that. That's nice. Whoops, that's the wrong place. My bad. Yeah, did not get stuck on Ice Rock. Go mode. Why am I going this way for flippers? I'm dumb. I was thinking I had to do fake flippers. Actually, it's going to be faster to go back up. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to get Elden Ring on PC or PS5. I'm actually leaning towards PS5 now. One, because of the Dark Souls exploits. Two, because I've been trying to trying to drag myself out of the office more when I'm not streaming and play games like down on the living room on my big TV and stuff instead of staring at my computer monitor the whole time. So, even though obviously I can make Elden Ring look nicer on PC, I'm like, but I could play it on my TV and be sitting on a couch, so might end up doing that. Thank you, Hobo, for your treasure that you stole. Still need to play Horizon. I have the Game of the Year edition for PS4. Probably a game I'll consider streaming somewhere down the road. Yep, Magic Pancake's just chilling there on the island. That is a thing that happened. Yeah, I'll pick up Stranger of Paradise. It looks amusing. All right, take some blue mail. Not the worst. Bonk. All right. Well. We're definitely getting that Merle while we're here. Okay. Still need Lantern before we can go do Aga. But Merle is some potential shenanigans. Oops. For now, back to Metroid. So let's see. Can't go. We could go check Ice Rod or Ice Beam and Whatchfuck It, but not a super compelling argument to do it. Having to IBJ our way through Upper North Fair is, I disagree strongly, but alright. Not killing this is gonna bite me in the ass. I lied. Aha! Take that, nerd. Got him. That $5 can stay melting. Out of the soup, Samus. Beak Udriver. Yo, Breakdown, thank you for the big fitty. My child, I need to bomb infinitely upwards. It's never gonna not be funny. Good evening, I fucked up. Oh yeah, no, wow. You're awake at this time of night? Yeah, you fucked up. You nerds get out of the way, because I have IBJ things to do. Oh, I disagree. Cutting this real close. Am I gonna clip it? I sure am. Fuck. Flute! I now am going to own a duck. Excellent. Alright. Not the worst. Do. Ow. Blueberries. Charge beam, alright. Not bad. I didn't even need the wall jump. That shit's for chumps. I haven't played Deltarune Chapter 2 yet. I haven't decided if I'm going to just play that on my own or if I want to stream it. Unsure yet. Not the most exciting speed booster room I ever saw. Alright, so... we have a wave check. And then it's out of logic to Croc or out of logic to Rex ship. Flute did not exactly get us a whole lot, to be perfectly honest. Oops. Meant to put on the duck there. In fact, Flute got us exactly nothing. Other than the convenience of travel. Find a whole lot of not useful shit here. Nice jump. Hello? Samus, please. There we go. Still no Dark World access, because we still don't have proper AGA. Anything Croc related is completely out of logic, and I have to do really shitty IBJs to go do any of the Croc stuff, which is not super appealing. Plus I have to gate clip and all that stuff, so... let's see. I think right now... I feel like Wreck Ship Red Tower is where we're supposed to be going. That's the only thing that makes a lot of sense right now. I mean, Wreck Ship is CWJ, so we'll probably hop down Red Tower. Actually, I'm probably going to try and break my way into Wreck Ship. That's probably what's going to happen. So I'll have to CWJ it, but that's not the end of the world. Haven't had to do it for a while, so we'll see how actually effective I am at it. But yeah, doing out of logic stuff doesn't make a lot of sense at the moment. I think what I'm going to do, we're going to load up to the ship, refill, and then I'm going to take a short break here. Okay. Alright, give me a few minutes. I'll be right back, and we'll go see what we can find over in Wreck Shipland. So, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Be back in a moment. Alright. Thanks for waiting, everybody. Alright, let us resume. 3, 2, 1. So let's see. If I see WJ, I also have to do the jumps to get over there, but going down Red Tower and then trying to come back up is not a very appealing option right now, if I'm being perfectly honest. Almost. I'm not going to pretend this is a great play, but I like it better than trying to go down that up Red Tower. Oh, I had it too. Damn. Just didn't hit the button at the right spot. Ah, one step too far. It's so hard to get that last pixel without moving back for me. I'm really bad at doing 1 pixel taps on this D-pad. That was not even close. Had it again. Damn. I'm getting the distance part, I'm just not hitting the second jump. There we go. It's alright, Batwolf. There's some stuff in inconvenient spots, to be sure. We know we're doing Aga for sure. Oh, come on. You can do this. You've done it many times. Hey. Success. Feels good. CWJ is one of those tricks that makes you feel way better at Metroid than you might actually be. Alright, now we gotta do these jumps. Which at least we have screw attack, which makes it a little bit easier to handle. No! Failure. These jumps aren't super hard, but they're also not super easy. As you can tell by me fucking it up here. There we go. Alright. Broke our way into wreck ship. The hard way. Honestly, didn't waste as much time as I thought I would trying to get that, so I'll take it. Alright, what do we get for not paying the spike bill today? Oh. Oh. Out of logic hoist, you say? Why, yes. Yes, I will. No gloves go mode today. No dog food for Williams tonight. We take those. Oh, words. Gotta be somewhat respectful. I have Varia, so I'm not gonna take as much damage, but Blue Flame still kind of hurt. Good Doppler. attack doesn't actually kill those. Ow. Another good one. These long opens, though. I got one early open and then missed it. What the hell? Good Dopplers, terrible patterns. And me not taking advantage of early open. Should have been a way faster fight. Okay, then. With my last breath, I curse thee. Brap. Jesus, that fucking scared me. I'm not gonna lie, that one caught me off guard. Holy shit. Hi, Grath. Thank you. Much appreciated. For the goddamn car alarm. I'm sure that only took a year or two off my life. Nothing important. Oh, that was already broken. I'm dumb. Grad, thank you so much, man. As always. Can't. I don't ever have good enough words to express the appreciation for the generosity. In this case, we are definitely going to save before Spikes and Sadness. Spikes and Sadness could actually be full sadness this time. Don't have the best loadout. Might just save it. Well, so far so good on the internet, so yeah, it should be a new bid war after tonight. So, that is definitely an option. Alright, we go save, do the smart thing. Actually, I don't... Never mind, I can't... Yeah, I can't do Spikes and Sadness, can I? I do not have a way to get in here. Never mind. What am I thinking? We do not actually have a way into Spikes and Sadness. So that's a little scary. I mean, technically, I believe you can, side bomb jump over to Spikes and Sadness. Unused bits last as long as people want to let them last. They stay in a queue. They stay in the queue. They don't really have an expiration date, so if someone wants to save them for future bid wars, that is definitely a thing that can be done. Well, we don't know if we're going to have to visit Spikes and Sadness. We could still get God. It's early enough. I'll take these missiles. Probably not necessary, but whatever. By the time I realized they were just missiles, I was already there. Hey, Uno Squid, thank you for the 100 bits. 3 for 3. Doing the attic with screw attack is so satisfying. Well, it'll be sadness if we have to do it, because we'll have to come back to wreck ship just for a special occasion. We also need to find out if we're getting God on this one. Nope. We already paid Scamfish. If you're going back, it's sadness and sadness with spikes. Yeah, accurate. Speaking of sadness, my options for this are IBJ or make the platforms move. Oops. Alright, we're skipping those missiles. disagree. Not get as close as I should have for this. Ah, and I want that too. Fuck. Fuck. Alright, I'm just gonna take my medicine here. I really don't want to do this for Spazer, but considering we're on pellet beam, I kind of am compelled to do it. I was hoping I was close enough to IBJ and get the item, but when I realized how far away I was, I sort of panicked. I'm like, oh no. Actually, can I get to these without space jump? Okay, yeah, we can do that. Okay. This is going to be really inconveniently placed. Nice. Good improv, me. Good improv. I feel bad giving Spazer that much love. It doesn't deserve it. Nice chomp. Okay, so potentially Spikes and Sadness left us a bad present. I mean, I easily could have not gotten Spazer. I could have just been like, I'll find other beams, but at this point, I'm like, I kind of want Spazer. So we're still out of logic with Ultra Hoist. We have plenty of... What does Scamfish have? Missiles, if I remember right. Nothing special. So we can head to Dark World after this. Sure. We have charge now, so this is kind of meh, but extra supers for lower Norfair is always nice to have. Totally need to use a power bomb there. Totally did. So, if I had to guess, we're going to find some kind of progression in Red Tower. Almost certainly. Do I want to save before I go down there? Yeah, I don't really want to redo Wreck Ship. This is a little cowardly, not gonna lie, but we already jailbroke into Wreck Ship. Hello? Alright, whatever. That was weird. We still need a way to do Aga sooner or later. Well, we need Lantern, because we're gonna want Speed Booster. Whoops. dumbass. Okay, so... yeah. By my guess, Red Tower should have something. It almost certainly has to. Yeah, we have Master Sword. I just haven't marked it off. But yes, we do have it. We do have Master Sword. Yeah, that's not the prog. Huh. That was impressive, honestly. Hello, power bomb? Missiles, and there it is. Alright, so gloves are back in logic. So it wanted me to go down here first. It actually would have worked out. Man. Now we really hope Spikes and Sadness doesn't have anything. Because this is what it wanted me to do. I actually would have had an easy escape back up Red Tower. Well, actually I didn't have to go as far down as I thought I did. Oh well. I could get got. It is well within the realm of possibility. At least we get to check this easily now, so that's nice. We're just going to pretend Spikes and Sadness doesn't exist. That's, if we pretend it's not there, it'll go away. That's our game plan. And hopefully we don't find out later that it's actually Lamp. Why, yes. Yes, I shall. Alright. Hello? There we go. We surely will not regret this decision. Never. Never punished. That's the rules of randomizer. Never punished. So now Croc is definitely a lot more doable. And we're probably... Yeah, I'm probably gonna... Do I just go ahead and do Dark World? It probably makes more sense right now. It's more checks. No, I'm gonna go Sequence Break over to Ice Check and stuff. Actually, I can use that way to go to can you get through the speed booster stuff with Spring Ball? I think you can. I might be wrong on that. Nope. There we go. Totally needed a super missile that door. I can't remember if you can speed boost your way through the lower Croc route or not. Or, I mean, obviously you'd speed booster, but I feel like you can spring ball over it. Single. Totally needed to do this. Sequence break justified. Because technically Croc is still out of logic. I think. Hey, Dialect, thank you for the 50 bits. Oh, well. Twist my arm. Alright, I'm gonna go check something. It's not that far to run back if I'm wrong. I feel like you can spring ball through this without speed booster, but I'm gonna find out. It might actually be fully walled off. I was right. Nope, I was wrong. Forgot there's an actual wall at the end. Okay. Lesson learned. It was a fun experiment while it lasted. It's okay. Quick, 1 minute detour there. Oops. Hello? Base jump, I need you to act like you're a real mechanic in this game, please. Alright. Still pretty tempted to go do Croc now. Not gonna lie. Just to get it out of the way. The game's certainly not pointing me in that direction, though. So, we'll probably just go do Zelda. Okay. Oh, we gotta actually get our duck first. Let's see. We can also do right side Dark Death Mountain if we want. That can come a little later, though. I already did Bonk Rock, so we don't need to do that. No mirror, so we can't get into desert yet. All rise for the national anthem. No, I'm not going back to Spikes and Sadness unless we run out of options. That is a large detour. So we were praying and hoping we didn't get got for going out of logic. Alright. Oh, we also got Fire Rod there, huh? So that puts Skullwoods in. Well, let's go do Skullwoods. No reason to put it off. Other than lack of potion. Potion would have been a good thing to buy before doing this, but I think we can make it work. They have tempered swords, so we should be okay as long as I don't play super bad. One item. If it wants to give me the items quick, I won't complain. Okay, ow. Yeah, Xenogears will definitely finish this week. As long as we continue to see good things. We're 3 hours and 16 minutes in with no frames dropped, so fairly good sign so far. Wow. Gibdo almost pulled the tag team. Tried real hard. Get him, Bumper Buddy. Hey, cool. We can just dip. Beautiful. I'm very okay with that. Grab our key out of here and go. Boom, 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 boom. The descent in Rando, if you're playing a tournament, that would be considered a non-allowable glitch. We're gonna... Yeah. Yeah. That's gross. Gross setup. Feels bad. Fucking give those. Just because we have so little magic to work with. Get out of here, Satan. That was a pretty smooth kill, if I do say so myself. In the 3D Zeldas, Gibdos aren't that bad. They're still annoying, don't get me wrong, but I'd say they're decidedly less annoying than they are in 2D Zeldas. Being kind of a dick, Mom. Alright, we'll take it. Those are Redeads, though. Those aren't Gibdos. Redeads are assholes. Ocarina of Time made me legitimately creeped out at multiple times. Shadow Temple in the underground area to go to the Shadow or to get the stuff to do Shadow Temple is legitimately terrible. Fucking hand. What's his name? Fucking creepy ass dude. You get grabbed by the hand and he comes up and is like, "I'm gonna eat you." Meh, meh, meh. Oh, right. I have to pay you. Sticks. $20. Dead Hand, yes. That's its name. Alright. Let's see. We can't do Bumper Ledge. And we don't have Mirror for checks yet, so no real reason to go over there. This is kind of iffy routing. It's always iffy to do blinds without your hammer, but... I forgot to see what the pendant was. I just looked at Skull. Yeah, I mean, no matter what you're playing, Gibdos are always tanky assholes. Wow, sniped. Bonk. Nice beam, alright. Wave away from Zebetite skip. Not sad about that. Banooey. I've never played Hyrule Warriors. I haven't played a Mosu game in a long time. Watching the completionist episode on that game makes it a little daunting. Granted, I'm not really a completionist of any type. Very rarely do I try to 100% games anymore, but that one is, ooh, buddy. Oh, I had the magic pixel too. I feel so cheated. Gross. Yeah, I believe, if I remember right, in that video, Gerard said it took him 1,017 hours to get a true 100% completion. Alright, well, there's our Zibitite skip. One beam from full goodies. I'll take that. Not my best room. Alright, so Ice and Wave. Still waiting on Lamp so we can go get whatchafuckit. Speed Booster. We're hoping the key gobbled itself up and we aren't leaving a hammer check behind, because that'll be 2 orphans we've made. Shit. Alright. Blind's Basement and Spikes and Sadness are both potential oh-nos. But it was either do this or Croc, so it's not like either was super appealing. Getting Fire Rod definitely helped us out. So Fire Rod was technically locked behind Mirror. Because we're not... Oh boy, I'm actually... You know what? I have a blue cane. Let's get that on deck. I'm playing like go. Alright, that's enough of that. Oops, I cooked thieves down. It's supposed to be Skullwoods. There we go. Now it's accurate. Okay, so yeah, leaving an orphan behind here feels bad. Because, yeah, we are not logically supposed to have Fire Rod yet, so... Mirror's got it. That means Mirror has to show up, because Speed Booster is technically required to finish this scene. Or not Mirror, Lantern, I should say. Mirror is what's keeping us out of, whatchafuckit. Whoops. Mirror is what's keeping us out of Gravity Suit. Later, Lil Cam. Take care. Alright, we gotta do Dig Game first, because Dig Game guy is a dirty racist against frogs. Fuck, excuse me. We're actually lacking on a lot of the world tour, but is what it is, I guess. Yeah, Mirror's gotta show up fairly soon. Right side Dark Death Mountain could be where it's hiding. It's definitely a thing. Breaking into Pod early is very not appealing. No bow, no hammer, no lantern. Really can't do a damn thing in Pod, to be honest. Pod is pretty jerks at the moment. Let's see what Stumpy's got for us. Stumpy's got 20 bucks. We also have Graveyard, or King's Tomb open now, so that's a thing. Pendant Pod, alright. I didn't take, he gave it to me. He's like, here, I'm a stump. I can't spin this. My money can, in fact, not be exchanged for goods and services. Alright. Hype cave? Possibly do hype things? That's not very hype. Not the best start. Aha! Magic. Aha! Fuck. 10 out of 10. Godly. Godly hype cave. Alright, well, we're gonna go grab a pyramid ledge, and then we're gonna come down and get our magic pancakes. Oh, wait, I can't get to pyramid ledge. I don't have hammer. I have to go all the way around if I want to do that. Alright, we'll do that later. But we are gonna go down and get our magic pancakes. And then we're probably gonna go right back to the dark, or to the light world, and do Aga, so we can get speed booster. Technically, since I... do I need to get the speed booster? This is actually a question. Is doing Aga worth it just for speed booster? With how little I have left, the only way I get God is if there's something in Aqueduct or Shaft Supers. I could put this off for a while. I can actually put this off for a long while. So I think I will. I could have just fluted there. I'm dumb. Yeah, I think we're gonna hold off for a minute. We're gonna turn the smith in. Do I want to go ahead and do the chest? I guess I have flute. Might as well do it now. It's technically in logic. So yeah, we're gonna hold off on Aga for now, because speed booster really only saves us a little bit of time here and there in Metroid at this point. We have other ways to get to Croc and stuff now, so... Yeah, not a super appealing play. We don't know what we need for medallions yet. We can also go straight to Lower Norfair if we want. Oh, well, speed booster for Meridia is a thing, though. I probably should do Aga, now that I think about it. There's enough left that I should probably do it. Between Meridia and other options. Yeah, we did Criteria really early because, Morph Ball was on old Mother Brain. Yeah, I can't Ice Clip the Dragon. My worry is if there's something on... So right now, if I don't do Speed Booster, I'm orphaning, Main Street, Aqueduct, Shaft Supers. Like, we're a long ways from Go Mode. That's why I'm kind of concerned about not having it. I think I just take the bullet on this one, to be honest. And yeah, we have pancakes now. It's gonna make my Dark World access annoying, but we have flute, so... I don't love this play, don't get me wrong. But... I think with how much Metroid we have left, it'll probably be a wash. It's probably faster to skip it. Like, it's almost certainly faster to not get this. But at the same time, if we end up having prog on any of those speed booster checks, then we feel real bad. Oh, I didn't even have to wait for him that long. I forgot. I have temper. And with this loadout, Aga's Palace is not that bad. actual damage and actual mitigation, so... Yeah, that's kind of the other thing. We've already got some orphans sitting out there. Leaving that many is putting us at pretty high odds for getting got. Nice. Well played. Man, the Knights are on their game today. Oh yeah, no. The fact that I have Tempered makes this a lot more palatable. But yeah, we just have so many checks left, it really doesn't make sense to Orphan Speed here. Aw, I thought I had the room. Oh, look at these heroes. Yeah, that was not that long of an aga, so... Granted, we still have to go to the Woodsmiths. The other nice thing is this also does get us Pyramid, Catfish, and a quick trip over to Graveyard Ledge and King's Tomb. So... This is, this makes this feel less bad. Blue ball. Blue ball. Wow, 3 for 3 on blue. Gross. Alright. Look better. 4 blue ball. Gross. Oh, this is still a real one. This is the zap. Man, he okie doked me twice on that. Gross. Garbo Aggie fight. Good God. Is that 5? 6? 7? Fuck off. Well, it wasn't okay play until this. It's become decidedly less good. What's to tell when a blue ball is coming? Nothing. The only one that's guaranteed to not be a blue ball is the lightning bolt, and then the first shot after the lightning bolt. That's it. Every other shot can either be a regular or a blue. Well, guess I'll take my riot shield while I'm here. So we don't have a convenient way to do this right now, so we're gonna go ahead and do Catfish. I don't love it, but might as well. Without a hammer, we don't have a quick way back here. Probably save quit from Catfish. I don't think it's worth it to go over to Graveyard. Well, no, because I can mirror out and then fly over to go get Lumberjack. So, yeah, no, it's actually worth it. No, what I do is I mirror and I flute. Duh, I'm stupid. The whole point of having mirror, dummy. So the nice thing is at least we have all the movement. Totally worth it. While we're flying about, let's stop off and get our potions. Because we're going to be coming up on the dungeons where having potions are. Nice. 2 should be fine. I suppose we should go look at Bumper Ledge real quick. Bee! Okay, those soups live there. Disagree, but alright. I disagree, but alright. Man, double fairies hiding in there. Missiles. I was hoping I could get past it. So far so good, Mom. So far so good. Feeling optimistic at this point. So there's a couple things. We want to check what our medallions are. So I think plan to start here is going to be. We can also do desert now. So we're going to check the medallion on this bad boy. Quake for Meyer. We can go ahead and do desert. Just need our 2 items and then we go. This actually works out to get a better feel for where we're at and to kind of do stuff in a fairly orderly fashion. Key to start. Plus, doing desert via mirror out of Meyer is extra preferable. Way faster to do it this way. Hello? Oh, I disagree. Some of these is big key. Go up and check the big chest. this is it's so much more efficient to do desert this way. All right. We like that. That was worth. Big worth. All right, so now... Always good to find that. Right now, hammer is our biggest roadblock. Hammer and quake for sure. Potentially ether. We also have both boomerangs. I just forgot to mark those, but boomerangs aren't exactly going to get a lot of use this particular playthrough. Ice rod and temper. Or not. Wow, the instant dive. What a coward. So I still need to go get my speed booster. Probably should do that before I do any Metroid stuff, honestly. But what we're going to do is dip out of here, go to Checkerboard Cave while we're here. Honestly, it's not being too abusive today. This seed has had a couple quirks, but so far it hasn't been that rude. There's still plenty of time for us to get got, but we're hoping that doesn't happen. We're hoping that doesn't happen. Yeah. Not worth it. Okay. Where am I going? Lumberjacks, that's where I'm going. Oops. Yeah. Laggiest animation ever. Alright, speed booster get. And now, probably just go ahead and go do Meridia. I think that's what we're going to do. The green boomerang. I mean, not wrong. Let's see. Do I want to actually check that? Let's go do right side Dark Death Mountain so we can see what Medallion Turtle Rock is and get these quick checks. And then we will go to Meridia. This is a quick jaunt, and we need that information right now. God damn it, a dog. Hookshot Cave. Battlestar Galactica is the other. You can make a joke in Left 4 Dead. Sanctuary art. Swagnet. Okay. So not much of a payout there. Wow, so we need them all. Gross. Yuck. You. I hate it. No, we need the mirror first. I can technically get into Hera right now, but seeing it's a pendant, we have way better options. I'd rather not. But if we have to, we can get over there. But we know we're gonna get Hammer sooner or later. The only way we really got there is if Hammer is in Hera, which is possible. We could be setting ourselves up for a sad get-gots. But for now, let's do Meridia. Alright, so yeah. Got both of those. We have a swag net. Let's see. I need to turn off Ice Beam while I'm thinking about it, because it's going to be more of a hindrance than a help. Fortunately, still a lot of stuff we need to grab. A lot of checks we have to make. It looked like, yep. Well, we've had something on Main Street for like 3 seeds in a row. Let's see if we can break that streak, because that's been... What? Oh my god. Jesus. Nice jump. Space jump has to be one of the most fickle mechanics in any game. Alright, we finally don't have to do Main Street. And we don't have to do that either. Alright. Still so much that's blocking us right now. Feels bad. Hammer, Red Cane, both medallions. And I think that's our go mode. So, technically only 4 items, but... It's 4 items they can easily take a while to find. Yo, Rona, thank you for 75 months. God damn, that is so long. That's actually crazy. Alright. One medallion down. That's good, good. Some kind of gotcha pity system if I get this number to 100. Yes. You get an extra helping of poor life choices. You get to choose which poor life choice you make. Alright, so Quake acquired. And that gets us Meyer, but we have no Red Cane, so Meyer is not super appealing. bottle. Okay. Assuming this house site still exists in 2 years. I mean, I kind of hope so. I don't particularly feel like trying to find another job in 2 years if I can help it. Being able to work from home is pretty nice. Especially in the current environment. Alright, so do our sand pit checks. Red Bull and Super Misses. Alright, that ain't it. We'll check the other one on the way out. Unemployment any percent. No thanks. I'm good on doing attempts for that. I don't know. It's it's awful hard to try and plan for the future right now, especially if you live in America. There's not a lot of certainty going on. Nothing feels terribly concrete at the moment. Not the best opening for Botwan. How did those not hit? Wow. There we go. Shouldn't need too much farming here. I'd like one more E-tank just for stand-up glitch. Maybe I'll grab that one on the way out. 35 supers and I'm pretty good. Or they could just give no supers. There we go. That's better. Okay. I don't know. Kara's still trying to convince me to move to a country where cost of living is way more effective and healthcare is free. Which, don't get me wrong, has a lot of perks. But I also don't really fancy picking up my life and moving out of the only country I've ever lived in, as shitty as this country is. Office jobs and office culture are such bullshit. Will anyone take you? My wife's a nurse. We could pretty much go wherever we wanted if she was willing to work for a little bit. Oh, no, I got schmixed. That was a terrible round of supers. Yeah, Brazil has not exactly been much better off than us dumbass Americans lately. Hopefully President fuck-ass does not win re-election. Doesn't Brazil have another election coming up fairly soon? I don't remember how long presidential terms are in Brazil. Surprise, the dumbass American doesn't know facts about other cultures. Who would have thunk it? October? Godspeed to you, Strega. Hopefully your country sees improvement. President fuck-ass doesn't narrow it down too much. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. No lies detected. The first place Kara has on her list is Portugal, actually. Portugal is a very common retirement place for Americans. New Zealand is nice, but New Zealand is kind of the one of the countries that's like, why would we take you? They really do not have a good reason to take outside citizens. Even like with my wife's situation where she's a nurse, it's like they're like, yeah, we have a good healthcare system. We're not really worried about it. So. Now, Canada has a lot of problems, too. It's got less problems than the U.S., but, for fuck's sake. That's not exactly a high bar to clear. And, yeah, Alberta is, the South, but way up north. That's unfair, because there are plenty of people in the South that are not pieces of shit. But you get my point. There is an unfortunate large amount of dumbasses that all happen to be in the same area. Texas and Canada, yeah, I could kind of see that too. Yeah, no, the southern U.S. is what happens when you don't actually dole out punishment for people that try to overthrow your entire country for the sake of slavery. Probably a lesson we should have learned, but what are you going to do? All right, don't need that. I'd love to just take the back door out of Meridia, but can't really justify it. We need to go down to Norfair. Yeah, I mean, that's the unfortunate thing. It's easy to, it's easy to be like, I need to get out of this country, right? Like, it's easy to just go, this place sucks, it's not getting any better, I need to go somewhere that isn't a miserable fucking country. But, I mean, yeah. If it were that easy, everyone would do it, you know? Think about how many people immigrate to the United States because their situation is actually worse. It is unfortunately not a very cut and dry process. Especially if you already have an established life and all that. And then there's just the other fact that, there's no utopias on the world. There's no country that's perfect to live in. Some are more expensive than others. Some have the same problems the U.S. does with, less than ideal government or less than ideal culture. Lots of people from my generation, younger generations, kind of, get giddy-eyed at the idea of moving to Japan, but Japan has a horde of problems too. Not the least of which being that it is also a country that has a whole lot of racism built into its culture. Also, it's expensive as fuck. Alright, so we can't do Shack. So yeah, we just get out of Meridian. We got the book, but that just gets us a couple overworld checks at this point. Oops. Yeah, I mean, Japan is a has a notable history of extreme racism and extreme isolationism because, well, island nation. What are you gonna do? Also, not the most friendly country to women that's ever existed. Did you host? If you did, why didn't it show up? Twitch, what happened? Something broke. I just got an alert, like, less than 5 minutes ago, so, Interesting. Either way, thank you for the host, PJ. Alright. I'm gonna need some missiles if I want to fight Croc, huh? We have Charge, but Charge Spazer is not particularly amazing. But yeah, thanks for those. How was stream? What was cracking today? More supers, please. Alright, 20 with Charge is good enough. Oh shit, new world record in Batman Forever? Hell yeah. Congrats. For like 220 bucks. Damn. Nice. How much is still sitting out there? Game did some real horse shit. Batman Forever did horse shit. Crazy. Crazy talk. Hey Maya, thank you for 46 months. Hey man, any record in that game is still a thing. At least a minute of reasonable time, but not gonna do it. That's yeah. Valid and intelligent choice. Going against our branding, but yeah. Big Riddle broke the stun lock. What? Huh. Well, that's interesting. Rated kids to adults, by the way. No, I'm not taking your $20. You can't make me. Broke the stun lock to 100% combo me and jumped away from the corner. Huh. I'm gonna have to go watch that. That, yeah, that sounds, stupid. That's supposed to be like that's supposed to be the home free part. Riddler smaller to throw in the 3. Yeah, that sounds accurate. That definitely sounds like Riddler shit. But yeah, Big Riddle getting out of the stun lock, that's huh. That's definitely a thing. When did Batman Forever get patched? Never, that's the point. Hit connected wasn't... Wow. Sick. Drugs. Game just deciding to be blatantly incorrect. I mean, honestly, that sounds like a PLC run. Especially that one. Yeah, I totally need a super missile for that door. Totally. This 8-minute-long stage is going really well. Yeah, until it isn't. Yeah, I can't play pretend like Batman Forever is a good speed game. Oh. Excellent. Nailed it. I think it's an okay speed game for the co-op run just because you have a lot more ways to recover from stuff, but it's not like it can't do you know, ridiculous horse shit during co-op too. Plus then you open yourself up to, you know, Like, well, one person didn't make the glide. I guess we're falling to the basement kind of shit, which always feels bad. The biggest thing about co-op is that it becomes a lot easier to trivialize the combat, which is a pretty big draw when it comes to that game. I mean, because combat is where a lot of the time is won and lost. Like, obviously, there's a lot to optimize with rolling efficiently and taking the right routes, hitting switches on items and stuff quickly, but where the biggest variance is definitely in the combat, without question. Combat is going to determine where you gain or lose a whole lot of time. Actually, basically, it's going to determine where you lose a whole lot of time. And in co-op, just by the fact that, you know, one player is completely ignored by the input reading of the AI, helps a lot. It's the only reason that run honestly works, because as you've seen when we've done co-op runs, PJ is actually good at the game and I am not, but because the computer essentially ignores me, I get away with it. Or at least doesn't react to my inputs. They don't necessarily ignore me, but they don't particularly care about my inputs. I'm just gonna charge beam this. It's gonna be slow, but honestly, rather than waste the supers at this point. If I can find a spot, that is. Alright, good enough. Yeah, that's true. You don't have to worry about one player flubbing another. I forget, did we determine if the enemies get more health in co-op? I feel like they... Do they? I don't remember now. I want to say no. They have the same health. Okay. That's what I thought, but I'm like... Between you and Murph, I get a lot of beat 'em up enemy behavior and stuff crossed up for what does and doesn't change in co-op. Had my third COVID shot, my arm was heavy shot. I will say my booster, my arm was sore. Definitely sore. Probably the sorest of all the shots. Charge beam may not have been the way to go, but whatever. I'm gonna have to farm supers no matter how I slice it. Okay. First wasn't too bad. First and seconds weren't too bad in, as far as arm pain for me. They were okay. I wasn't too bothered by that. But the booster almost felt like a tetanus shot when it was done. Like, my arm was... It wasn't as stiff as a tetanus shot, but as far as the injection site, it was sore. But the booster really didn't do anything to me as far as immune response. I was a little sleepy, but that was it. The second one made me super tired after about 36 hours. Like, I was notably fatigued, but didn't have, like, real bad symptoms. So, honestly, all things considered, I got off pretty light. Like I said in that Twitter thread, the fact that neither Karen nor I have ever tested positive is nothing short of a miracle. A good miracle, but given her profession, we are obscenely fortunate. That said, her work is safer than 99.9% of workplaces you could possibly go to. You know. But she also takes it the most seriously. It's, you know, double mask and face shield every single shift. And if she actually is taking care of an active patient, you know, fucking hazmat gown. Not full hazmat gown, but full extra gown and the whole thing. Speaking of which, it's probably her getting off at work. Since I am in the middle of work, I will call her back when I take a break. I mean, the reason the booster is more effective for elderly people is because, well, they're at the highest risk. So anytime you lower the general chance of dying, that's going to be significant, especially for elderly. N95 plus a surgical mask. N95 on the bottom, surgical on the top, and then the face shield. Half magic is nice. Not prog, but it's still nice. I don't hate it. I'm trying to think what we can even do when we get back. Not a lot. Hammer is really kind of hamstringing us quite a bit. We're probably going to have to do some ugly dives and dungeons we don't particularly want to dive into. Yeah. 2 N95s isn't really realistic just because of the shape and design of N95s. It's hard to layer those. But N95 plus a surgical or a cloth mask works well. Especially with Omicron, like if you're going to be anywhere remotely, you know, exposed, you need at minimum an N95. Cloth and surgical masks are just not enough. Yep, I have done a whole lot of nothing for the last 2 years. It's fairly likely that, yes, a second booster is going to be suggested down the road. Honestly, it is a fairly safe bet that COVID boosters are going to be just like flu vaccines at this rate. It's going to be a yearly occurrence. Should be dead. I don't think I missed any shots. Nice grab, idiot. I mean, honestly, if you could realistically layer 2 N95s, you probably would. Hey, Ridley actually had the goods. That's big. That gets us some real prog. We take those. Oops. Ridley stole your mallet. Getting me mallet. I'm glad people remember Courage. Courage is an extremely underrated cartoon. I mean, the reason Kara and I are statistical anomalies is because, you know, she's very, very, very serious about doing it right when it comes to protecting herself. And she works in an environment where people are kind of required to protect themselves, although there are still nurses that don't take it nearly seriously enough. And AIDS, but what are you gonna do? But and by proxy, I also, you know, I treat it more extreme than most people. I literally don't go anywhere. I have not gone out to eat at a restaurant since it's almost been exactly 2 years now. I think it'd be the last week in February was the last time I went out to eat at a restaurant. I've seen my mom twice. Both times masked up and social distancing. I've seen my sister and my niece once in that time. Or good on super as we can live. Kara and I have gotten, like, curbside pickup and drive-through once in a while. Not often, but once in a while. From places that we trust. But, yeah, I haven't actually gone out to a restaurant. Yeah, I mean, if you're an actual nurse and you've seen the aftermath of this, it's so different. You just can't look at it the same way. And also, I mean, the other problem is that I live in a state that never actually shut down because our governor actually enjoys killing people via COVID. Kim Reynolds should 100% be in a fucking gulag for the rest of her life. Alright, well, we have plenty of Zelda things we can do now. I guess pod is probably our first order of business. Yep, schools are not allowed to enforce mask mandates anymore here. How much seasoning goes in that gulag? I mean, she's as whitey white as it gets, so probably none. Is pod pendant? It is a pendant. No, okay, so I lied. We want to do swamp. I forgot that this was our one pendant. So yeah, swamp is definitely our play. We can't dive her down, which kind of sucks, but me. We gotta check it all anyway. Yeah, I mean, as long as places don't enforce being vaccinated and people want to ignore science, we're not getting out of this in America. Like, we're just not. It sucks, but we are absolutely not going to. I did some quick math on how many people would have to die to get us to herd immunity with current vaccination rates. And keep in mind, when I say how many people have to die, I mean they all have to be people who are not vaccinated. And yeah, it's a number. It's not a pretty number. I mean, we can. We just can't do it in any reasonable amount of time. Vaccination rates still are going up. They're just going up slowly. But as more and more people are getting ultimatums for it's like, if you don't get vaccinated, you're not working, that kind of thing. Like, more people are caving. Oh, we're well over 2 million deaths because of COVID. Between the underreporting and how many times people, quote unquote, have died after getting COVID, but it wasn't. Basically, if they can put anything on the death certificate that is not COVID as the cause of death, they do it. If you ask most medical personnel in the U.S., they will tell you you can essentially, at the very, like, most optimistic, double the actual total death toll that's been reported, and it's probably not out of the realm of ideas to triple it. Because not just because of how people are marked down as, you know, cause of death, that doesn't even get into the aspect of, like, how many people never made it to medical treatment in the first place, either because they couldn't afford it or they just didn't get there. So yeah, I would say bare minimum you can chalk up 2 million deaths in this country to COVID at this point, without remotely being an exaggeration. And the thing that's the most fucked up is, at this point, to a whole lot of people, there is literally no difference between 960K officially reported right now, or something like that, versus 2 million. They're just like, oh yeah, well, you know, that's life. It's like, no, it's actually the opposite of life. I would like to remind you all, we have to take off our fucking shoes to get on airplanes now because of 3,500 people dying, which was a god-awful tragedy. And I mean, there are other countries that have been almost as bad as America, but for different reasons. You know, like India is a perfect example. India just didn't close down religious service. And when you have 1 billion people in a landmass that size, and it's a pandemic, and the vaccine is not easily distributed across the world, yeah, that goes bad. There's still a lot of countries that just, you can't, they're not getting the vaccine because transporting it is a logistical nightmare. Transporting it in a good, you know, good global shipping climate would still be very difficult. In this situation, it's real bad. Yeah, I can't believe I gotta just swamp the intended way. Weak. Oh. But I would say, in terms of if you want to look at what country was by far the most, you know, shooting yourself in the foot, it's definitely U.S. All right. Wow. That's a strong room. Does that go? Silvers, but I don't need them because I have temper. All right. Go mode it is. Neat. out to rock. And there's still a good chance we stumble into silvers somewhere, but if we don't, I am totally fine doing tempered silverless. That's not that bad. I mean, I still think about the fact that, what, the third week in February, I was at PAX East, around 135,000 other people. Which is utterly fucking terrifying if I think back on it. Well, it doesn't particularly matter which route we go now, so let's just get Meyer out of the way, I guess. I mean, I even remember in early January, like, Kara was getting annoyed because she was like, the media's is blowing this out of proportion. Because to medical personnel, the idea that a coronavirus is spreading is like, okay, yeah, that's what coronavirus does. Almost like a very few people in the world knew how actually dangerous this was and decided to not actually share that information with the rest of the world until it was too late. Yeah, there were a not trivial amount of people who are, you know, intelligent medical people who are like, eh. You know, it's like, okay, it's a possible pandemic of a fairly common type virus in China. It's not what you would call a revelation in the medical industry until, you know, until we found out the real shit, TM. And yeah, exactly, Helios. Funny how we pivoted to COVID's not real so fast. Wonder what caused that. We're the stupidest fucking country on the planet, man. It's not particularly close either. Hey, nice. Beak driver. Hey, Boozy, welcome back. 63 months. Thank you so much, friend. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, we just go this way. Not a half bad Goma, or not a half bad Meyer. Not a God Meyer, but Demi-Fiend Meyer. Probably should have powdered one of those fairies, but it's alright. The thing that makes me, you know, make the claim of the U.S. being the stupidest country in the fucking world is the aspect where, as shitty as this country is, it is a country with resources, and a whole lot of them. And we are one of the very few countries that could, in fact, have basically eradicated this in our living domicile. We have the amount of resources to do it. Unquestionably. We just ain't. Also, just, you know, the fact that we basically pissed what is literally a medical science miracle down the drain. Because, yeah, I don't know how much you know about developing mRNA vaccines. It doesn't happen that fast. And it certainly doesn't happen that fast and be that effective. That is a whole lot of sharing of very powerful information. And a lot of effort by a lot of brilliant minds in the world. Yeah, it's not so much a miracle that we got an effective mRNA vaccine. It's the time frame in which it was created, tested, and became effective. And became effective with extremely minimal side effects. Because, I mean, medicine is medicine. Medicine always comes with the possibility of side effects. That's how human bodies work. There are people out there allergic to things that do no harm to you whatsoever. So, you know, shocker that a medication or a vaccine might potentially have side effects. Hello.
Hello. Are we talking about vaccines? Bitch, I'm here.
How was work?
It's like you summoned me.
Work go okay? It was work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are there any active cases in Austin Center?
No.
That's good.
Oh. We've got 6 recovered on the rehab unit.
Ah. The good old quote-unquote recovered.
One of them's gonna die. 2 of them are probably never leaving the nursing home.
Sounds about right.
3 of them, I don't know. Find out. Oh,
They probably can't hear you from there.
they don't want to hear me. I just bitch.
What do you think I've been doing for like 40 minutes? We started talking about how shitty countries are that we live in. So yeah, no, it's been a bitch fest.
Can I teach about the mRNA vaccines?
I mean, if you want to.
The mRNA vaccines are the best.
Here, I can move the mic over. Not like you all need to hear me talk that much while I'm in go mode. Just a second. Here. Just point it that way. You're still gonna have to be kind of close, but...
Oh no, I have to be close to my husband.
Yeah, I know it sucks. You have to be a nurse, and then you have to be close to me.
And old bull session.
Vehicle
Oh, your shoulder's comfy. I could sleep here.
Yeah. You'll change your mind.
Okay. So mRNA vaccines are the coolest thing that's happened in medicine in like a really long time.
Sick.
So it's something, yeah, it is sick. So we've been like investigating mRNA treatments for a long time, and the shit that it can do is amazing. So all an mRNA vaccine is we take saline.
Can I interrupt you 1 second?
Yeah.
Doom, thank you for 50 months. Much appreciated. Number go up. Thank you so much, man. Okay, good. Sorry. Go ahead.
You can code it into shit. It is freaking awesome. Okay, so we all, obviously, if you don't know how mRNA works, in every cell in your body you have DNA and you have mRNA. Well, all RNA, but mRNA is messenger RNA. So what the messenger RNA does is it reads your DNA and then makes the proteins. So that's kind of how your body makes everything. So it reads your DNA and makes proteins. If your DNA is fucked up somehow, then we can actually teach your body to make those proteins that it would otherwise make as fucked up by using mRNA technology, which is so freaking awesome. So some of the things that we can, that are in development that we're using mRNA for is like folks that have genetic illnesses that are caused by coding in your DNA. So like sickle cell anemia. If you're born with sickle cell anemia, you have a mutation in your DNA that changes the protein needed to make red blood cells. And so if you take an mRNA strand that is the correct way of making that protein, and we infuse that into your body, then we could take somebody that has sickle cell anemia and essentially cure them for the disease because we're teaching their body how to make that protein. It is fucking awesome. And we're doing that right now. And it's fucking awesome. And so we created some mRNA vaccines. So all we did was take the genetic code of the virus, which we've had since December 2019. Thanks, China, because they released it. So we have the genetic code of the virus. So all we have to do then is look at the genetic code, figure out the spike protein on that genetic code, and then teach our body how to make that protein. And then we can kill it. Easy peasy. That's why it came out so fast, because it, with mRNA technology we already have, it is so frickin' awesome. So all we did was take that little strand of DNA on that virus that has the spike protein on it, translate that to messenger RNA on how to make that protein, and then all mRNA vaccines is saline, and then a lipid bubble, so a fat bubble, and inside that fat bubble are the mRNA instructions on how to build that spike protein. It's fucking awesome. The HIV vaccine that they're trialing right now is also an mRNA vaccine, which is fucking awesome. Get your fucking vaccines.
Oh, that's, people were talking about how they got their third booster today.
Awesome. Yep. We are also possibly going to get a flu vaccine. Sorry.
You're fine. I was just
Does
itching
my
my eye.
breath stink? It's been in an N95 for 8 hours.
No, I was literally itching my face. You're fine.
N95s make your breath smell like shit when you wear them for like 10 to 12 hours because it dries your mouth out. It's really gross. But yeah, they're trialing an mRNA vaccine for the flu. So right now, there are thousands and thousands of different types of influenza. It's not just one virus. There are many, many different types. So right now, about the most we can fit into one flu vaccine is 4. We call it the quadrivalent flu shot, which protects you against 4 types of influenza. You get partial protection against the other types, just like this coronavirus vaccine will give you partial help against other types of coronavirus. So, with mRNA, though, we can fit a whole lot of instructions on one little tiny piece of mRNA. So instead of having a flu vaccine that's good against 4 strains and okay against the rest, we could potentially have a flu vaccine that will give you immunity to 20, 30 different variants of influenza, which is fucking awesome. Pretty much, yeah, it's not even like dead parts of the virus, it's literally just a protein. It's just a single protein. So the mRNA thing teaches the body how to make the protein, but how does that help protect us from COVID here? Okay, so good question. How that works is, once your body makes that protein, the part of your body that's making it are the T cells in your body. So it makes those proteins and then gets them out, and your body then can look at them and say, hey, you know what? I need to keep an eye out for this protein because it looks kind of suspicious. This kind of protein isn't one that I would usually make. It's not in my DNA. So this one looks a little funky, so I better keep an eye out for it. Then your T cells memorize that, and then they can teach it to the rest of your immune system, because that's what T cells do. And then your whole immune system is ready to fight it off when it sees it. So, like, let's say I wanted you guys to fight a clown. If I dress up like a clown, and I'm a giant wimp, so anyone could beat my ass. So I dress up like a clown, and I show up to kick your ass. And you beat the crap out of me. You're gonna learn that all clowns are a danger. So the next clown that you see, you're gonna kick their ass. Because I dressed up like a clown, and I came at you and tried to start shit.
I mean, honestly, if you explained it that way, you'd probably have a lot less anti-vaxxers.
Well, anti-vaxxers are the clowns, so...
They are the clowns, but ironically, people are a lot more afraid of fucking clowns than they are a virus.
It's true. Maybe we could call it the vaccine against clowns. Or you could just be an anti-vaxxer and now drink your own piss, because that's what they're doing now. They're drinking their own piss.
Drink your own piss, chug your horse pace, shit yourself, go to work. Whoops.
Profit?
Obviously. Going to be part of the corporate machine in America. Definitely profit. Not for you, but profit. Please don't describe my coworker. Sorry if you're. They really do be like that sometimes.
Right, we need the clown killer gun.
Itsu, thank you for 67 months. Yeah, that was a nice place for that. Take it. My face. Parents are sad I can't visit them right now before they get out of lockdown. Someone snuck out and came back and said, ah. People suck.
Urine is sterile unless you have a bladder infection. So yes, urine is generally sterile, so it's not like you're exposing yourself to bacteria, but you are exposing yourself to a hell of a lot of ammonia, and all other kinds of stuff, so yeah. Plus, your breath is gonna smell like piss. And sorry, did I spit on you when I said piss?
No, I was itching my face. I have a beard, I just itch my face. It's a thing.
My breath might stink like shit after I take an N95 off, but at least it doesn't smell like piss.
Itsu, is the facility your parents in actually still enforcing lockdown? Because yeah, that's not a thing for facilities here anymore.
Because Iowa is generally a Republican state.
Well, we're not. That's the shitty part. We're a swing state.
Well, with a Republican governor.
Yup. Told you. She'd be in a gulag the rest of her fucking life. Fucking murderer.
Yes. If you are wearing an N95 all day because of wildfires, then I'm sorry, your breath is going to stink just like mine.
Yep.
It dries the fuck out of your mouth, and then your breath fucking stinks. It's gross.
N95s are not comfortable things to wear for long periods of time. N95s were originally designed for doing stuff like doing lots of sawing.
I don't know. You
You
probably
know,
can't see
like,
them.
it's designed to keep, like, sawdust out of your lungs and shit like that.
I don't know if you can see it on camera.
No.
Probably not, but I've got pressure lines here on my face from wearing an N95 for 12 hours.
My camera is still very low resolution because nobody needs to see up close video of my fucking ugly ass.
Well, nobody wants to see my N95 pressure sores either. So yes, we get to wear an N95.
Place your bets, by the way.
Like, breaks every hour. Yeah, no. I'm happy if I get a break to pee.
Yeah, I was gonna say, nurses with breaks. Oh no, if I ever got a good camera for the stream, it would totally be for the dog and not for me. 100%.
He's sleeping back there. I need to feed him. Has he been digging at his food bowl?
I don't know. I've been up here. Pardon me.
He's chilling back there.
Yeah, he's been on the futon for a good while now.
He can't hear anymore, so he has no idea I'm even home.
2, 3.
Oh yeah, we wear the N95, and then
4.
over the N95, we get to wear a surgical mask. And then over all that, we get to wear a full plastic face shield.
Nailed it. Yeah, you sure do. Wow, outplayed.
So I get to laugh when those wimpy little babies get to be like, I can't wear a mask, I can't breathe. Must suck to be such a baby.
Speaking of baby mail.
It's baby.
It's the strongest defense mail in the game. So now I can take more damage and place it. Hello? Thank you. Did you see the women's Canadian hockey team played their entire game with N95s on
Yeah,
in the
'cause
Olympics?
They're strong women. They're
Exactly.
not babies. Well, okay, it's the Canadian hockey team. Who else is good at hockey?
I mean, U.S., a lot of European teams field strong teams for hockey, but Canada is more often than not the favorite to win gold. U.S. women have won gold multiple times. There we go. Canada plays hockey, I don't believe it. Can't believe Fiora's a fake Canadian. Yeah, I mean, the USSR used to field a very, very strong hockey team. Still a lot of very, very strong Russian players in the NHL.
Well, in the NHL, aren't most of the NHL players Canadian?
I mean, a lot. But NHL is one of the more, it's not a diverse league as far as, racial distribution, but it's you get a lot of countries represented on NHL teams.
Oh yeah, surgical, oxygen particles are minuscule. There are 2 hydrogens, or no, that's water, sorry, they're like or O2, right? Because O3, yeah, so it would be O2. So all it is 2 little oxygen particles. They're gonna go through masks with no problem. Wearing 4 N95s is not going to make it so you can't get oxygen. It's just gonna shut you up so I can't hear you bitching.
Yeah. N95s, like she said, are uncomfortable because they do dry out your mouth because you're not getting moisture
Yes, they're very dry. Well, yeah, 03 would also burn just as well, but... Oh, I wear my N95s in public. I don't fucking care.
That's all. I mean, what do you think I put on for the tech to come today?
What gets me are the people that are like, but you're getting bacteria into your lungs and blah, and all that bacteria is being breathed in if you wear all those masks. Bitch, what do you think is in the air? Mold, spider parts, lots and lots and lots of shit. There's so many feces particles in the air.
True.
And lots of bacteria.
Yeah, if you could actually see the microscopic view of everyday air, you wouldn't be happy about it. Oxygen is a lot like the hot dog. You don't want to know all the ingredients.
Yeah, the only thing that masks are good at doing is keeping you from breathing in moisture and shit.
Hmm? Dead birds. So far so good on the internet. Yes, we are.
So what did the tech say?
Stuff mostly looked good. You found one channel that was kind of weak signal on the box, but you know, nothing that should have really been causing problems. But it's working, so I guess I'll wait till it doesn't again.
Make them come out every time.
Oh yeah, no, I am 100% playing squeaky wheel gets the grease. I disagree that didn't blow up, but alright. Thank you.
Well, it made the noise.
Well, that was the room prior. That was the door closing on the other room.
Who made a balcony floor?
Huh? That's just the pattern to denote that there's a lower floor you fall to if you get knocked down and it's not just a pit. Validated with a burrito.
Yes, that's oxygen can get through it, no problem.
As anyone who tells you they can't breathe in any mask, even an N95, if they especially say it about surgical masks or cloth masks, they're literally infants. And honestly, infants would be less pissy about a mask than a lot of people.
I've watched a lot of babies wear masks. It's fine,
These are some roadie patterns.
Oh yeah, wearing masks at Halloween. Remember those ones from the 80s, fellow old people? That shit was hard-ass plastic.
Oh yeah, the ones that if you stuck your tongue out into the little flap thing, you almost certainly fucking sliced your tongue open.
Mm-hmm.
Venture Brothers made a joke about that. It's just part of the randomizer meme. Ganon says something really stupid.
Yeah, that's because kids generally care more about other people than adults do.
Still not out of this phase. Yes. Ganon has a big old cape. Yes, I did find the arrows. That is a really bad spot for you right now. There we go. Did that freeze you or not? Oh. Just framed. Awesome. Well done, me. Gross. Ooh, I almost got. Someone can get a double, please? Nope. Nice button. There we go. Dead pig, 1G. All things considered, this turned out to be a pretty innocent seed, considering the runaround we ended up having to do.
Did you win?
Almost. Gotta go kill Mother Brain now. Then we win.
I should go feed the child.
Yeah, go ahead. If you can get him to get up.
Oh, he'll get up for mommy, because mommy feeds him.
I mean, yeah. He likes that food a lot. You defeated. I wonder what Elden Ring will say when you kill a boss. I'd be curious. I have kept myself completely and totally in the dark on Elden Ring. I literally know nothing about that game. So it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Elden Ring off stream. I'm not gonna subject myself to playing a brand new Souls game on stream. I'm good. I'll probably do like a New Game Plus or a different build playthrough somewhere down the road. But yeah, my first playthrough, I'm gonna pass on that. I know better. I like Souls games a lot. I definitely dislike a lot of the people who tend to show up for Souls game streams. People tend to not understand how to keep their mouths shut. And I don't have patience for that anymore. Hmm? Yeah, 1 second. Just a second, everybody. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, first playthroughs of a Final Fantasy are that's another tricky one. I'm not too worried about the other Final Fantasies that'll be first playthroughs for me because I know a ton about 2 and 3. They won't even truly be like blind playthroughs. 3 especially. I've played a lot of the DS version of 3. 2, I'm kind of like I know a lot about 2, so it's definitely not going to be a blind playthrough by any stretch. But whoops. Yeah, I'm definitely doing the pixel remasters for 2 and 3. Absolutely. 15, I'll probably have to have mods. Mod's a little bit more prepared for that one, but I also don't think 15 was that popular to begin with, so like I don't expect near as many people showing up out of, you know, as randos for that. The baby, by the way. Nailed it. Baby skip 100%. I just don't miss. The only thing that I'm even worried about with 15 at this point is that adjusting to the combat, just because I know it's going to be like, now that I've played 7 Remastered twice, it's like it's going to be a step back from 7 Remastered combat, but I think it'll be fine. I played like 6 hours of it when it first came out. I just didn't stick with it. If I remember right, 15, I think 15 was one of those games I started right around the time Dad had a big downturn, and then I just stopped playing it and never got back to it. Whoops. Yes, Super Missile will definitely let me do Zebetite skip. Definitely. Wow, still gave it to me. I'm stunned. I'll take it. Not about to complain. No real point in doing stand-up glitch here. Spazer is not really good enough justification for stand-up glitch. This theme still terrifies me. Super Metroid is a fucking scary game. The entire section of Turian scared the shit out of me as a kid. And I was like 14 or 15 when I finally played this. When the baby comes on screen in Turian and you don't know what's coming, that shit is just the worst. Yeah, I still think Fusion is the most, I think Fusion is the scariest of the games. I think Fusion is fucking terrifying. SAX is actually a masterclass in creating horror situations, without, you know, specifically being a horror game. I will say the first encounters with the enemy that is, you know, the SAX-like of Dread. I'm not going to say anything because I know a lot of people still have not played it. But the first encounters with those kind of enemies in that game are definitely scary, like, absolutely scary. I would say the first two, like, couple encounters with those were on par for me with in terms of being on edge, like the SAX. But it felt more like anxiety style fear than like pure terror. It was a different kind of fear, I guess is what I'm saying. Still scary, but in a different way. I still think the SAX was scarier. I think the big difference for me is that the enemies in Dread are designed for you to be able to flee from them. Like you can just flee from those enemies and get away with it. The SAX was like, bitch, you better hide. And if you do the wrong thing, you're gonna get got. The other thing, I forgot the moonfall, I'm bad. The other thing about the SAX is it's not readily apparent where its like range begins and ends in terms of like you're still dealing with it. The dread enemies, it's like you know when you are out of its reach. Like the game deliberately shows you that it's like, okay, you are now safe from this particular thing. The big difference with it is that it kind of gives you the literal dread feeling, because there's multiple times where it's like you have to go through the section and then come back later to deal with it. You know what? We didn't lose any frames. The animals hooked me up towards the end. This is a pretty innocent seed. I'll be nice. For once. They better not make me regret it. Alright, get out of here, idiots. Now in fairness, like both those types of encounters obviously lose their luster the later you get in the game, and after you've played the game once, it's definitely not as scary because you have a better understanding of how it works. Hooray! I actually finished the seed. Holy shit. We did it. Alright. This bid war lasted like 5 days longer than it was supposed to. We're going to call it good. So, yeah, Dark Souls 2 will start later this week. Haven't played it in a while, so that'll be fun. So... Finally... 2021 finally ended. I mean, let's not say things we don't mean.
Throw me my phone.
I don't want to throw your phone.
I took my pants off.
I'll bring it to you in like 5-10 minutes.
Okay, I'll be downstairs.
Okay. So anyway, now that one is in the books, welcome to End of Winter Bid War. Yes, I'm serious. The caveat to this is, whichever one wins, I will make that dessert for Kara. So yeah. Kitchen stream? No, I have no good way to stream the kitchen at all. I will take photos and post them in the Discord, though. For sure. For sure. Grath, I don't know why yours are not loading in. That's weird. It should be loading in. I blame Gralfy. I can probably fix it. There we go. It might have been because I haven't copied the new code over. That's probably it. But there we go. We got it. Does cheesecake count as cake or pie? See, that's the difficult part because cheesecake is my favorite dessert by far. Let me plug the proper code into this real quick because that might be what's causing it. So we gotta update the browser source. There we go. Americans call all sorts of random shit pie. I mean, I don't know. I feel like our definition of pie is pretty straightforward. A type of crust and then either a fruit or sweet filling in the middle. Yeah, that. Savory too. Yeah, that's true. Dizzy, thank you for the nice amount of bits. Much appreciated. Cheesecake wins that. Yeah, it's true. What build am I going through in Dark Souls 2? I'm going to be doing my personal favorite build. It'll be Black Steel Katana. I don't know if I'm going to do two-hand, dual wield, or what. Apparently, you can't carry bits over from bid war to bid war. Apparently, Gralfy thought of that, but since the bid war ran long in the first place, and Grath admitted he wanted this to go to the next one, I'm cool with bringing that one over. So yeah, that'll be a thing. General plan for the rest of the week. I'll figure out what day I want to do the Xenogears finale. I'm leaning towards Saturday just because I've been streaming Xenogears mostly on the weekend, but I could do it on Thursday or Friday. Just not sure yet. I haven't decided how I want to go about that. Because I know a lot of people have waited for it. And I feel like more people will probably be able to catch it on the weekend after Savage Prog, because then it starts, at like 1700 on a Saturday. So I might save that for then, I think. Just because that was the original plan, was to do it last Saturday. So I feel like doing that would be the best setup. Thursday, Friday, I don't know if I'll do an SMZ3 on Friday. I might, just because it's kind of been the tradition, and a shorter stream on Friday leading into long streams on the weekends usually makes sense. If I do that, I don't know what I'll stream Thursday, because I would like to stream Thursday to make up for lost time. I could maybe just start Dark Souls 2 that night, because it's not like it's a first playthrough, and if people miss the early parts of the Dark Souls 2 run, I don't think anyone is going to be terribly upset, because it's not like I haven't played it 5 times. And it's mostly going to be me trying to beat feet to Iron Keep to get the drop anyway. So, if I stream Thursday, that's probably what we'll do. Friday, SMZ3, Xenogears finale on Saturday, and then more Dark Souls Sunday, I think, will be the plan. Obviously, Savage Prog Saturday and Sunday as well. And yeah, I think that's how we'll go about it. I don't know if the Dark Souls 2 players is going to be like all bosses, or if I'm just going to do the parts that I enjoy doing and omit certain areas. Cough, reindeer, fuckland, cough. So we'll just kind of see how I'm feeling, how long it goes. But after it's done, then we'll have a open season to start playthroughs of various things I feel like starting. And then after Saturday with the Xenogears finale, like I said, I'll be doing some off-hour streams either in the middle of the night or very early morning when I can't sleep to do long-form RPGs for a bit. So I'm gonna play Xenoblade Chronicles 1. So that's probably going to take months, because I'll likely only stream that once or twice a week. Maybe if I'm really into it, I might fit it in more than that on a given week. But it's mostly just going to be go along on off-hour streams here and there. And probably just going to do that, and then Xenoblade 2, and then maybe Xenoblade 3 gets announced tomorrow at the Direct. I feel like that's a pretty high chance of happening if I had to guess. I might actually watch a Nintendo Direct tomorrow. I rarely watch Nintendo Directs. I usually just go to my timeline and be like, all right, cool, what got announced? All right, sweet, bye. So yeah, that's gonna be a general plan, and we'll go from there. So, but yeah, thanks for watching. Upload's good. 0 drop frames. That's what we like. Hopefully that lasts longer as a trend than a month this time. Because I was dealing with all sorts of anxiety all weekend. I'm like, am I going to be able to keep doing my job? So, but good sign at least. Hopefully we're done. If it's not, MediaCom's going to keep getting phone calls from me, and they're going to keep sending texts out here until they fucking get it right. So, is what it is. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for those of you who tuned in for Savage Reclears in Prague. I appreciate all of you that still watch those. I know Savage Prague is not super interesting to a lot of people, but FF14's always been my niche thing that some people watch, but not a lot, and I'm okay with that. So yeah, until then, I will be back probably Thursday, and we'll go from there. So let's see if there's anybody still streaming I can send you all off to. It's a little late. I can send you to Dot. We'll do that. I'm rated Dot in a good minute. Let's see. Hopefully Dot is not like finishing up streaming. I think Dot might be. Just a second.
Like, I feel in control again, and I did successfully.
Okay. No, I think they're just chatting. I think she's just chatting. All right, let's do this. Hopefully I'm not sending you to another stream that's 2 seconds from ending, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, go say hi to my friend Dot. She streams a lot of retro stuff, especially the PC Engine, and is a very cool VTuber. So recommend go say hi. And raid message, we'll just keep it really simple. We'll go with this. Boop. So yeah, go say hi to Dot, and I will see you all Thursday most likely. So until then, be safe, take care of yourselves, and catch you next time. Peace.